everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new documentary series just dropped on Netflix called WhiteHall, Fatherhood with My Father. And I actually never heard of this comedian before I watched this documentary, so I had no idea who he was, although his face was really familiar. I feel like I have seen this comedian somewhere. I couldn't remember it. So this documentary, I see it is getting quite a harsh review there in UK. So like it is from there, and like a lot of people are not thinking this is a funny, although this documentary, like from my watch, I don't think it's supposed to be funny because it looked like a kind of like a reality show slash documentary he's doing with his father. His father name is Michael in this series, and it tells you like all the story in 4 episodes. And basically in this documentary, we see Jack Whitehall. He's about to be a father to his kid, and he talks to his dad about fatherhood, and he's getting all these feelings, becoming this new dad, and his dad tells him all this thing about his like how he was like born and everything, his like how he was born and his mom and everything. Yeah, some of this scene in this show, like when the dad was talking to him, it is a little bit weird. I mean, I was even watching, I was like, wow. I didn't have high hope, honestly. I just wanted to watch something like easy to watch, not that deep, and this documentary ended up becoming actually quite interesting. And while I'm not saying it is really funny or entertaining, but it does have a lot of interesting stuff, although I don't know if they're real or made up. But when I was watching it, many times I was like, these are very interesting things this documentary was bringing to the audience. So it does have some value if you want to watch it, because it really does show you some of the stuff I personally didn't know. And I was like, whoa, especially this thing people are doing, they are like what they're doing like they're basically inserting the chip in their body, like really, you have to see to believe it. I was like, wow, like they put a microphone in their ear, like they are like literally this nurse put them in his ear. Like I was watching this, I was like, wow, what is I'm watching again? I don't know if that is true or like, but still I felt like it was quite knowledgeable watching this documentary. That's what I found. And also it's actually, it's not that bad. I don't know why people are so angry at this. Like, because it is starring this comedian, I think people expect this to be funny. There is some funny scene, honestly. But same time, I felt like it was quite informative in some of this episode. Especially last episode, though, however, I found it really silly. Like, what was it about? It was about immortality. Like, these are some interesting subject matter, especially when he goes to LA and he goes to this car, like this car, like how much it costs? $285 million, no, $85,000 something. When I was watching it, I was like, and also this, I guess the reality game show, that is not new. I think we all know that that is gonna happen in future. Yeah. However, still overall, this documentary, I feel like personally did bring all this interesting thing this father and son was going on and exploring. This is more about him going out and exploring all this thing with his dad. It's not about his fatherhood or anything. Because like, when you are watching it, like, isn't it the mom is taking care of the baby? Like, you are not doing anything, Jack. Like, you're just, I don't know why you are freaking out. Yeah. Although he does explain to the audience why he was freaking out, which is understandable. Yeah, this documentary was really weird to watch, and I had not that expectation, honestly. It isn't what you think. And when I was searching Jack Whitehall, looks like he has done this kind of documentary, like reality show slash documentary with his dad before. So yeah, I have not seen those, but this was quite interesting. most like the bottom thing about this documentary is definitely is very informative. Uh, Although I don't know again if these are real or not, I found it quite interesting, and definitely it was use of my time. It wasn't completely waste of time or anything watching this documentary. And that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this documentary series. If you enjoyed about this review, don't miss another reviews on other documentary. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.